book called My Beautiful Birds by Suzanne Del Rizzo. The ground rumbles beneath my slippers as I walk. Father squeezes my hand. "It'll be okay, Sammy. Your birds escaped too," he repeats. His voice sounds far away. I squeeze back, hoping it will steady my wobbly legs. "Everyone I know is here. We are walking, one after the other. Just like Follow the Leader," says Father. I remember filling my pigeon's food bowl, then, in a flash, my neighborhood, and all that was home gone. And my beautiful birds? I only looked back once when we were running to escape. In my mind, I see them. Against the glowing Syrian skyline, dark, flapping specks spiral upward. I know those wings. So steady, strong. It will be okay, Sammy. They escaped too. We walk all day and all night once more. I count footsteps, never wanting to look up again. As the sun peeks over the dunes to greet the new day, we arrive at the camp. Helpful hands welcome us in. We made it. We are safe. A peaceful hush settles across the vast sea of shelters, but I can only hear loud booming in my head. I'm still scared. Mother wraps us up in rough blankets. We snuggle close and give in to sleep. Days blur together in a gritty haze. All I have left are questions. What will we do? How long will we be here? Father plants a garden. Neighbors open small shops. Mother cooks makdous and flat bread, but I am not hungry. Sometimes the dry wind wafts soft music through the camp. I shiver, remembering the songs I would hum to my birds. I wish they were here. I wish it were like it used to be, just me and my pigeons up on our rooftop with the wind and the boundless sky. Happy, free. Teachers open a school for the camp's children. They sing songs, they do math. I used to love to add and subtract. At recess, they play soccer. "Sammy, come play," calls my cousin. "You're great in net," but I just watch and wait. One day we're given paints, paper, and brushes. I try to paint my beautiful birds, knowing each wispy feather by heart, but the wisps turn to black. Smoky black smears from edge to edge, swallowing everything underneath. I tear my painting piece by piece. Black paint stains my hands and my clothes. My stained heart is torn to pieces, too. At the top of a dune, I stop in my tracks. Is this my sky from home? The same rooftop clouds billow and swirl. My sky waits like a loyal friend for me to remember. I ask my sky to watch over my pigeons, wherever they are, to hide them in cloudy safety. Now, when the smoky nightmares boom, I watch the clouds. Sometimes fluffy cloud pigeons take shape, spiraling, soaring, sharing the sky. If I close my eyes, sometimes I can see my birds, and sometimes I daydream that I hear them. "Birds," I whisper. "But where? How? Whose? These are not my birds." But it doesn't matter. "You must be far from home too." Slowly I stretch out my arms, strong. The songs I tried to forget rush through me as I hum softly, steady. Now you are safe. A canary, a dove, a rosefinch, and a pigeon. Like feathered brushes, they paint the sky with promise and the hope of peace. Plumes of yellow, rose, shimmering turquoise, and white, all in harmony. I gather the seeds and spilled lentils I find on the ground to feed my new feathered friends. I trade makdus for paper and wool so they can build a cozy nest. On bad days, they know just what to say. Chitter, chitter, coo, coo. And what to do. Nuzzle, nibble, cuddle, and when it's best to just be. At school, we make kites from discarded bags, rope, and wood scraps that line the pathways. I paint feathers of yellow, rose, and turquoise. Mixing my pigeon gray paint, I use just one dab of black. Our kites zigzag and zoom in a game of tag. The sunbeams flicker through the whirl of kites, making the gritty sand sparkle. Today is a good day. From the river of fleeing villagers, new families trickle through the gate. I spot a girl. Her eyes are brimming with tears for home. A shy smile warms my cheeks as I move quietly closer and gently hold out my hand. Hi, I'm Sammy. Author's note. In our world today, more families are displaced than ever before. Sometimes families are forced to flee their homes to escape war. Right now, this is happening in Syria, a country located in the Middle East along the eastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea. To escape the bombing and dangers of a raging civil war that began in 2011, Syrians have fled on foot, often leaving everything behind, to the nearby countries of Turkey, Lebanon, Iraq, Egypt, and Jordan. Others have attempted the dangerous trip by boat across the Mediterranean Sea from Turkey to Greece. Unable to find work or buy a home in these new countries, they seek shelter wherever they can, in makeshift housing in urban areas or refugee camps. Jordan's Za'atari camp, constructed by the government of Jordan in 2012, is run by the UN in partnership with many international agencies as part of a massive emergency response to the Syrian crisis. Today, Za'atari houses close to 80,000 refugees, making it the fourth largest city in Jordan. According to the UNHCR, the United Nations Refugee Agency, as of July 2016, around 34,000 people per day are displaced due to conflict, war, or mistreatment. Approximately 65.3 million people are displaced around the world today. 21.3 million of these are registered refugees. At this time, 6.5 million Syrians have been forced to flee their homes. Half of those displaced are children. For more information and resources about the Syrian conflict, visit pajamapress.ca/Syrian_conflict_resources. The end.